Good news. You don't have to call 911. It was, in fact, Jeremy. He had. Hey, Jeremy.
Hey.
He's not going to come over. He had an exam until 10:30, which means he wasn't supposed to get home till 11, and then he's like, tap, 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 on the door, probably because our kids are asleep. But that's okay, because now, since you're a mom, you're probably busy, we can chunk up these videos and you can watch them as you go. Hey, turn the TV off. Or down. He wants to watch TV. Not now, we're vlogging. So, where was I? Okay, so I got involved with the youth group. So Jeremy was asking me not too long ago, a couple weeks ago, there's 4 planes of development, all right? And they go from birth to age 24. And they're broken up into 6-year chunks. And those chunks are broken up into 3-year chunks. And we could be here all day talking about it. But he said, hey, what plane of development most mirrors our child's right now? This 0 to 3 crazy tantrum throwing age group. And I laughed and I said, well, actually, 12 to 15 parallels it pretty much spot on, with the exception of all the spongy stuff happening. They've already learned how to speak and pee in a potty and all that good stuff. So here I am, presented with this opportunity for 10th graders, and I think, here we go, this is about to get messy. Talk about literally being thrown into the fires of whatever. So I thought, all right, I can do this. This will give me a really nice base for my future. And as much as I think that is so far down the road, it's really not. The first 2 years of Honora's life flew by, and pretty soon she's going to be 12, she's going to be going to prom eventually, marriage eventually, and I'm like, breathe through the nose and out the mouth. So I started there. So whatever, the first part of this discussion is that whatever drives you to serve in life, the environment, people, spirituality, church, whatever it is, find a way to give. It is impossible to serve somebody else. And I'm not talking your children. It is possible to serve your children and be disgruntled. But serving somebody else and to not have a happiness start to spring up. So that's where I started. Now the other piece of that is this. We mommy shame ourselves. Okay, so there's all these mommy wars going on. Mommy shame, mommy guilt, parent guilt, oh my kids, am I doing enough? Right, Precious? He says nothing, but I see it in his eyes. He agrees that there's all this parent stuff. So, I mommy shame myself a lot. But I also feel like maybe, when you're just watching vlogs or pictures or whatever, you think, oh, everything's great. I've gotten a lot of mommies lately who commend me on, like, oh, you look so fit, you look so great, oh, your kid's 6 months old, oh my goodness, 2 babies in such a short amount of time, and it really makes me feel good, it does. But the reality is, I didn't acquire stretch marks or, some of the things that really bother women, and I thank the good Lord for that, because that would have hit my self-esteem, knowing myself. But I'm giggling because I'm picturing those like little inspirational things people post on Facebook about like, you earned your stripes, Tiger Mom, and I'm thinking, no, I wouldn't have done it for me. If I had stretch marks, it would have really hit my personality. I'll be honest. Call me vain, but it would have hit my personality. It's just who I am. I wouldn't have found that very inspirational. So I'm kind of giggling, but you did earn them, ladies. You earned them. So. But I did acquire weight. I was like, oh, I'm pregnant, enjoy it. And every time somebody said that to me lately, I think, man, I wonder if they're doing a comparison, because a lot of it's been new moms or even moms that have like 5-year-olds. And I'm thinking, but when I'm taking a shower or I'm getting dressed, you don't see that. I'm tall, And so with the way I've been feeling lately, getting sidetracked here, mentally and like emotionally and like just exhaustion. This last month's been really hard and I couldn't quite figure it out. And I finally deduced that my body is trying super hard to repair the trauma that I was talking about earlier of 2 pregnancies, 2 births, and 2 lives that I'm helping to navigate. And the trauma is intense. You know, I mean, I had to see a prenatal physical therapist. The trauma is intense. I labored with Brecken for almost 48 full hours, 46 hours before I got cut open. I was shaking so bad that no amount of medication that the anesthesiologist gave me to stop the shakes worked. It was not a joyful experience. And so my body just can't seem to catch up. And for a really long time, I have had a lot of people in my life. My Aunt Karen, friend Erica, all these people who are doing different programs or doing different things. My friend Becca's doing Beachbody. They're all having these great results. But none of it's, set well with me, and my breastfeeding because Brecken won't take a bottle. I did mention that earlier, right? And so, for a really long time, I've been looking into Juice Plus. I have a friend, Christy, and I was thinking about a little story here for a second. I'm going to tell you because she's going to watch this. It's going to be hilarious. My friend Christy from high school. I literally haven't heard her voice since we graduated in 1989. She's been on my Facebook, keep tabs on her. She's really into health and wellness. She's a Juice Plus senior sales director or coordinator, whatever it's called. She does the Grow Tower. My sister Courtney follows her a lot and bought a tower herself to grow her own. It's not hydroponic, aeroponic. I don't even know if that's right. Anyway, waterless plants, okay, at her home. They're very into wellness, and she's been doing this Juice Plus for a really long time, and I believe she's a vegan, and it's very healthy, and I had been researching it quite a bit, actually, without her, and thinking, this just sounds phenomenal, right? And so with the way I've been feeling lately, I contacted her today. We talked on the phone for quite a while, and I thought, man, we actually go pretty far back, so I'm going to give her a little tidbit. She's going to watch this. Christy and I met in 6th grade when I switched from one school to another in our town because my mom moved out of town, so I went to a different, school than I had grown up in elementary with my sister and my best friend Jamie. I'd been going to Westside Elementary, and then I switched over to Black River, and Christy was there. And the first thing I remember about Christy is that she was beautiful. She wore a leotard to school one day, and all the boys went crazy. And she stole, even though I don't think she intended to, I think he gravitated toward the leotard, my very first boyfriend, Dustin Christ. She's probably dying right now. She's probably dying because I doubt that part of my consciousness even is part of hers. But it's hilarious. So then Christy, we were in cheerleading together, we went through high school together, and she's been good friends with my stepsister Courtney for a long time. And so I contacted her, sidetrack, about the Juice Plus. Long story short, I'm going to do it. It's incredible. We're not going to get into it right now. But I want mommies to have a realistic perspective. I'm going to post a little video about my body. I want you to see what 2 babies back to back does. I want you to see that, yes, okay, technically I'm squeezing myself into those size 6 jeans I was wearing before I got pregnant. But I'm actually like an 8. I can't, I'm so apple bottom. Apple bottom jeans and the boots with the fur, yeah. That I literally, squeeze myself into things. I'm an 8, for sure. Just right here, I'm an 8, and then the little leggies. My knees are, doubled up. I got bruises. I got, squishy. I gotta wear sweatshirts. I got squishy stuff hanging out. And now, when you see it, you're probably gonna think, oh, yeah, she does look like that under her clothes. And I thought, she looks really thin with her clothes on. Maybe you're just thinner with her clothes on. But, and you're pregnant, somebody, you might be like, come on, get a reality check, chick. You're wearing a size 8, and this is as squishy as you are. But the point is, my body's unhealthy. It's trying to repair. It's trying to repair itself. Hello, computer. It's trying to do all kinds of things right now. And so I feel like moms need you can do it, a realistic perspective, and overall wellness. We talked startup disk almost full. I don't care. Christy and I talked today about, the breastfeeding part, giving the best I can to Brecken. We talked about the wellness part, the mom part, grabbing food on the go. I had these I had ribs and a gluten-free brownie and I think a glass of water today. It's just, because I'm waking up in the morning, I'm literally taking care of 2 kids, 2 dogs, 2 frogs, hay, cheese, and Copernicus, 1 fish, and then I get my coffee. But in the middle of the coffee, there's all this screaming about Curious George. She gets an hour of a day of that. There's all this screaming from Brecken because she wants the all new breakfast. The dogs want to poop because they've eaten before me, so now they need to poop. I'm like, I need to poop. I need to poop. I'm holding it in for 3 hours every morning. I mean, all this stuff's happening, and the reality is I need nutrition. I need something healthy. I need something GMO-free. I need something giving me my fruits and vegetables. I need something to make me feel like I'm jump-starting and to get rid of these toxins that has been produced. So I'm going to be doing that. The point of the vlog today is to encourage you. I want you to watch what happens this month with me. Now my stuff's been ordered today. It's to be processed tomorrow. It takes 7 to 10 days max to get it out with the holiday season. We're talking today. It might take a week for me to get it. Once I do, I'm going to post a picture of myself just rolling around in the stuff. I'm going to take pictures of myself. I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm doing. None of this, I went to the gym 5 times this week. I'm going to tell you if I told Jeremy I'd run 2 miles and actually ran to the stop sign and wanted to throw up. I'm going to do all that stuff and I'm going to show you. And if I believe in the Juice Plus at the end of the 30 days, I get a 4-month supply, by the way, but I'm going to start talking to Christy about moving forward with some things with it, but I'm going to be encouraging other people. And it's not like, hey, buy stuff. That's all I'm talking about. I'm talking about health and wellness. I'm going to talk to you about my journey here with the youth group. Just my particular serving journey that gives me something to do outside of serving my family, which can feel very exhausting. I'm going to give you the play-by-play of my body because I want you to have a realistic view. I may wear a sweatshirt and some leggings and you think, dang, Amy just had some kids. And I am very, very proud of the body I have after I have children, so that's not what this is about. But I want you to have a very realistic perspective because I think there's quite a few people I know that I mentor, talk to, text with, friends of mine. They all keep saying it lately, and there's this little bit of guilt in me thinking, man, I wish they could see this because I think they're struggling with some stuff. I'm going to do the Juice Plus. I'm going to do the shakes. I've ordered those in addition to the capsules that are fruit and vegetable capsules that give you your daily servings and stuff because I know I'm not treating myself well and getting into it. I think we all need something that jumpstarts our body and our time. And as mothers, you have to find something that works. And it's not all fun and games. So it's a monetary commitment. It's a time commitment. It's I do need to exercise. I need to do things, but I'm going to be promoting a lot of mental, spiritual, physical wellness in the next few months. And it's going to take on a lot of different conversations and a lot of different forms. And I want you to see the reality of a body. I want you to see the reality of the time commitment. I had 2 kids 2 and under. And I keep sitting around thinking, Amy, you just had a baby. It's okay that you look thin till you sit down and it all kind of stretches the yoga pants. They all got holes in them now. It just flops out. I mean, that's my biggest problem. But I can't say I just had a baby anymore. Brecken just turned 6 months old. I did not just have a baby. My friend Laura just had a baby. My friend Tori just had a baby. My friend Molly just had a baby. You know what I'm saying? I did not just have a baby. So that excuse is done. That I'm a mother and I'm busy is done. All that's done. My mental well-being is dependent upon some changes. And so I thought it would be great accountability to document that for you. I'm going to Mexico. I'm going to dance. Haven't been in Mexico since I did missionary work there. I miss you guys. Back in 2005, 2006. We're going to Mexico in March. Jeremy's parents bought us a trip there last summer and I was pregnant. I gotta stop having babies so I can go. So we're going April, it's either March or May. I think we're going in May. when school's over. And it's going to be excellent. I'm going to be tan so I don't burn alive, basically, not because I want to be golden brown. I'm going to be done breastfeeding Brecken because she's going to be almost a year old. I'm going to be healthy and mentally well, and I'm going to enjoy the very first vacation slash honeymoon slash literally in 8 years with my husband. Never took a honeymoon, have never taken a vacation together. I'm going to enjoy it, and I want to be healthy for that mentally and physically and spiritually and emotionally. And I'm going to hope that by giving you guys some perspective on that journey, that you feel encouraged. I'm not even going to go back and watch this 15.434445 second video that I just did. I'm not going to watch the first one either because it was 10 minutes. I'm going to go shove my face with pasta before I can't have it anymore. And talk to my husband about his final because he actually is laying down on the couch face down right now. And I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to try to get some sleep. And I'm going to hope that this sounds as manic and crazy as I think it does after I've recorded it. And as realistic as it can get. And you guys stay tuned. I'm going to vlog quite a bit now because it's just quicker on time. It's going to seem crazy because I'm not going to be able to go back and edit it. I love the written word, which is now the typed word. So I'm still going to be typing blogs because I think the language is richer when I do. I'm going to edit those so I don't seem so crazy. But I'm going to try to hit up the blog 3 times a week. It's going to be my goal. And I'm also going to be committing to this new work with the youth, and I'm going to be committing to this new body transformation, mind transformation, and drinking like a gallon of water a day. So I'm probably going to pee so much that I'm not going to be able to vlog. And I'm going to be committing to helping the rest of you see that this is reality for any person, not even a mom, but for any person. But what can happen when you give it 30 to 60 minutes every day or a couple times a week and just take care of yourself? So there it is. No more waiting for the big reveal tonight. That's what it's basically about. So everybody get some sleep. I'm going to go eat some pasta. And I will see you all maybe tomorrow if you're lucky. Nighty night.